Hello YouTube gang, welcome back to Anime in a Nutshell. Today I will be reviewing and rating The Great Pretender. And well, is it just me, or this anime has stolen my heart? As usual, the rating will be based off these 4 categories, out of 10, story, animation, character and character development. And well, we have the MC bitch meter back for this one now. And this will be rated out of 5 like usual. There'll be some spoilers here during the review, and your immersion may be at risk. Now let's get into it. Gang. The story of the Great Protector goes something like this. We have the main character Edamura Makoto, aka Edamame, with his buddy Kudo, who make a living off of swindling people. The lowest of the lows. They swindle anyone, even the elderly. They start off swindling an old lady for water purification services, which they do technically succeed in, and then on to the next scam when they meet a foreigner who goes by the name of Laurent Theory. Another MC of the show. This scam ends up failing though. Turns out Edamame ends up getting his wallet stolen by Laurent. From here, Edamame tries to get his money back from Laurent and ends up following him all the way to LA. Now, the anime is broken down into a series of scams, with the first scam including Edamame, Laurent, Abigail, and Cynthia, all the main characters, where they trick a film director who is secretly working with the mafia. The story of The Great Pretender is getting a whopping 9.2 out of 10. The story is ingenious. There's so much going on. At times it's funny, at times it's sad. Watching Edamame getting fooled by Laurent into taking part of these scams while he tries to pursue a clean, crime-free life never gets boring. At the same time, the scam with Cynthia and her ex-boyfriend was just really sad. The scams in these shows are not simple theft or robbery. Laurent and his gang are not just your average thugs, they're con artists, or as he says, confidence men.
confidence money.
Some of the scams in the anime has my brain exploding because on how far back they connect to the current episodes. For example, the old lady who was scammed for water purification services was actually a swindler who works with Laurent. This was all done to make it seem like Edamame was found out by the police, so he would run away with Laurent to LA. The only reason why Laurent wanted Edamame to follow him to LA was so he can take part in the first scam. Laurent needed a swindler to play the part of a Japanese doctor who developed a powerful drug that makes you super happy. Each scam in the show is also very unique, from the group scamming a member of the mafia, all the way to a member of the group acting as a princess to be sold to human traffickers. The only reason this anime lost some points was because it kinda started off slow. I actually ended up dropping the anime after watching 2 episodes, then picked it back up after reading the reviews. As for the animation, this anime is absolutely stunning. The scenes in the anime are just super crisp, and the characters are super polished. Some say the characters might be too bright and the anime might be too bright, but this does not change the fact that the animation is super fluid. The drawing style is unique, and it's paired with some great soundtracks. It almost gives you a futuristic hipster vibe, and for that, animation is getting a 9.8 out of 10. Every scene in this anime is like a high quality wallpaper. The only thing I can nitpick here is that at times, the anime was a little too bright. Now let's hop right into character and character development. And well boys, I can tell you that some stuff gets a little wonky here. I can say with confidence first that I really like the personality of all the main characters, because they complement each other well. For example, we have Edamame, who is kind of a scaredy cat, but then we have Abigail, who is there to drag him right into the heart of these scams, as well as Laurent, who can easily manipulate Edamame's personality to get him to go along with all these scams when he really doesn't want to because he wants to live an honest life. As for the final main character, we have Cynthia, and she is just calm and really charismatic, especially compared to Laurent and Edamame, who make extremely reckless moves. The bond between these characters run deep, even despite the famous line of the anime, "We are not partners, we are lone wolves. One mistake and you are gone." While this line may hold some truth, you can definitely tell that these characters place great trust in each other. Now besides the 4 main characters, we also have multiple supporting characters. This list is huge, from Kudo to Miss Kim, and all the way to Edamame's dad. I really loved how many people were involved in these huge scams. While watching the anime, I would always get extremely hyped, and my mind would be blown when I found out a character was part of the scam, but then they were disguised as a police officer or FBI member. But then now we get into the character development, and this is the wonky stuff guys. So during the final arc or scam of season 2, Makoto ends up working for a company that traffics children. The same Makoto who the creators of the anime spent the whole anime building his character that wants to live a honest, crime-free life. Who would ever think that in a span of a couple episodes, Makoto would be okay with working for a company who traffics children? He even goes a step further and forms a really awkward relationship with the head of the Suzaku group, where he thinks of her as a mother figure because his mother is dead, and she treats him like her own son because her son ran off. The reason why this is so so off-putting is that I can't see how within a couple of episodes, Makoto goes from someone who is really striving and trying to become a person who does not scam people, all the way to working in a company who traffics children. I feel like any character development at that point put into Edamame was pretty much lost, as this arc suddenly changed Edamame from a good guy who was striving to do better and live a honest life to him being a guy who works for a company who traffics children. This development was just way too rushed, but at least the other characters had a fair share of character development. Whether it's Cynthia making up with her ex and getting revenge on the art appraiser who ruined their relationship, or Laurent getting revenge on the Chinese mafia for killing his fiancée. With that being said, character and character development is getting a 7.5 out of 10. Unfortunately, the whole ordeal with Edamame and the CEO of the Suzaku group kind of lost some points. I just felt like there could be a better way to introduce this arc instead of completely shattering and rushing the character development of Edamame. Alright gang, now it's time. The moment everyone's been waiting for. The MC Bitch Meter. For the MC Bitch Meter, this would be a rating for Edamame, and he is getting a 3.5 out of 5 because Edamame definitely has his bitchy moments. He's so annoying sometimes actually, because he consistently changes his mind. Each time he's just like, nope, I'm not doing this scam, then boom, he ends up doing it. Or he decides to scam someone, then the next day he's just like, this is bad, I'm going back to Japan, I'll be a good boy now. Well guys, after some thorough calculations, The Great Pretender is getting a 8.6 out of 10. This show was really good, and while there were a lot of mixed reviews, I still think it's definitely worth the watch. The show did lose some points for being a little slow in the beginning, as well as the character development with Edamame in the later episodes. The animation alone makes the show worth the watch because of its unique and super crisp art style. Alright gang, that's it for this one. As usual, thank you for watching, and if you liked the video, please like and subscribe, as well as comment below on the next anime you would like me to review. Stay safe and peace out.